Hello? Hi, is Melissa there? Hi, are you watching me stream at the moment? Cool, I just want to make sure that the microphone's working and shit. Stop. Copy, com. My son John. Fine? I am, so. You can't hear me now. No, I'm. Okie dokie. Thing. Yo, can you hear us now? Can you hear me now? Am I? How about now? How about now? Is that better? Yo, can you hear me now? Is it louder now? I was listening back to the thing before. It had like a really whooshy sound. So does it have that sound now? I know. Okay, cool, sweet. Right, sweet. I'll let you do what you're gonna do then. Sweet. Bye. Hey, Flacco. How you doing? Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. I was just checking stuff. I'll be back in 2 seconds. It's really weird. There's a delay. So, right. Hi, Marcus Patton here again. Just what I'm going to be doing today is because I'm tired. I'm just going to be inking this. Basically, this is going to be like a postcard for when I ship out when I ship the delayed rebounds. So for when I ship out 13 shots of whiskey, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this evening, and yeah, if you watch this again after it's played, yeah, basically you can buy my shit in the links below. Click like and subscribe and all that noise. I hope everyone's having a good afternoon, good evening, and stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to be drawing this, and it's just to let you know there is a delay. So like if I'm it's just it's really disconcerting looking at myself and then having the lag. Is the microphone working okay, by the way? For anyone interested, this is the main character from the Three Deaths of Willis Waterhouse. This is Willis Waterhouse. So this is going to be a postcard that will be put in to the into the books when I sell them, flog them via my via the Etsy and stuff. So yeah, and the reason for the crows is because like he's a liar, and crows are like a totem for lying and stuff. Uh, if you read the book, that's also why there's like horses and blue tongue skinks and stuff, and cactuses and stuff, because they're like kind of like representations of just you know lying and stuff, allegories and stuff like that. So Alright, Uncle Flacco, I don't know if you use vector drawing on fuck that. I don't know if you use vector drawings when it comes to when it comes to using Clip Studio, but like if you one thing that I didn't realize and it irritated me until like I figured out how to get around it is basically if you're using rulers and then you use the operation tool to change the rulers, it won't select the ruler, it will select the line that you've been drawing on, which is irritating. But like the way around it is you move the ruler onto a panel below, or you just find some bit of the ruler that isn't covered in line art, and then do with it that way. Just you know, it's just irritating, and I didn't know if you knew that or if you didn't know that. It's a thing that I found out. It's just like, you know, just a helpful hand just to save you being fucked off of it. Like but you're. So we established last time you're a much younger cat than me. I'm sure this is all intuitive to you, but so I've only just started using vector layers. I need to use rulers, otherwise I can't draw a straight line or a circle freehand. It's just it just comes out all janky and stuff, and I prefer having yeah. So I use I use rulers all the time. It's one of the best things about Clip Studio is or one of the best is the rulers and the concentric circles and stuff like that. Though getting the circle to rulers and stuff to line up with like perspective and stuff is really irritating. I even say like, oh, how would you draw an ellipse in a perspective, and you draw a square, and then and then you get the circle to go out from the center of this, like that, and then you go like that, and then you go like that, and then you draw, you know, and then you draw an ellipse like that, right? If trying to get that circle done with the ruler, I cannot get fucking Clip Studio to do that for a love nor money. But other than that one really irritating fucking dealio, it's a they're useful things to have. So Clip Studio's watching this, fix that feature, man, and sponsor me to use your program too. If you feel inclined, obviously. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. You're a mega corporation. You don't need to do what I say. I'm just rambling. So, also, just to clarify, I've been up a really long time. Like I was doing an interview with Nowhere Near Mint yesterday, and they're like in the States and stuff. So like their interview was like at 4, like 3, it was like 10 o'clock over there for them. It was like 3 o'clock over here, and I was and by the time everything finished, okay, so like no point in me going to bed. So I've been so I've not had much sleep. So if I'm rambling and kind of incoherent, that's why. And if anyone's watching it from there, thank you to the lovely host. I had a fun time, and I look forward to going back on. I hate drawing trousers. I'm nowhere near good at it. Oh, duh, duh, duh. I don't know what the dealio. I think it's just me not getting it, not getting to grips with it or something. Like, probably take practice and stuff. What time is it now? It's 10:30. Like in the PM. Are you stateside? I mean, these ears are difficult and tedious. It's a good, I don't know if anything's giving me like a. I mean, obviously this, like, I'm not good at drawing cars and stuff. Like, but like, I don't. Hmm. I mean, there's been things I've had to give up on and stuff. I was trying to draw a Candyman um, thing the other day, and I for the love of me could not get it fucking done properly. I can get what was in my brain into my hand, but yeah. And there's been I'm working on the second issue of 13 shots now, and I because I've changed the workflow. I've gone from using raster layers and stuff to using vector layers to draw, and like there's because I'm not used to doing that, and I was it's like there's a slight discombobulation that is just kind of really fucking with my flow, even though like it's better because like the line work comes out cleaner, but as you can see, that I'm fairly sketchy and shit, and and just trying to get the yeah. So, but yeah, basically yes, loads of drawings give me hard times. I just you just got to learn to either you've got to learn how to tough it out so you can come out the other end and go, that was worth it, or just, drop it, I guess. Like the thing that was fucking me around with the Candyman sketch, like I basically wanted to draw like a character, like a um like a like with little tiny eyes like that, and and I just could not get it right for this Candyman sketch. But like when I went and applied it to this Doctor Strange sketch that I'm doing, it worked. It worked out a treat. Let's see if I can bring it up. See, like, so like this is the type of eye I was trying to achieve. I don't know what possessed me, but like it's just like and then kind of shaded and you know, and saying and I think the problem with the Candyman thing was what I was trying to mix it up with doing both line work and pencil work, no, line artwork and painterly kind of stuff. And I'm not really a painter by trade. I'm getting into it. I'm getting into the flow of it, but like it's not my necessary. It's not my default. So like I think that was what kind of was fucking me up. So I was like, yeah. I think the real trick is to basically realize when something is not working and just go, what, fuck it, I'm just gonna move on. And moving on is kind of sort of the hardest because you can kind of get lost in the trees. Do you get that? Do you ever like get? Do you know when you need to just bounce and leave something to itself, or do you kind of get stuck in the weeds trying to fix something that just isn't going to be fixed? See, that's both admirable and also kind of like so, I mean, obviously you're a much better artist than I am and stuff, so maybe you can pull it out the bag and shit. But like, just I don't know. I think there's sometimes the case like just like if it's not what just trying to gauge what is worth if it's worth saving or if it's worth the effort of saving it and stuff. See, we should. I mean, hopefully we can have this conversation again. In, what, about like 10 years time, and it'll be interesting to see if you still take that approach. Because like it's because that could lead to a lot of just frustrating hours of just like fucking forever trying to get the fucking just like when you could have just I don't know. I don't get like a lot of enjoyment in just sticking with something and persecuting myself to not persecuting, a stupid word. I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of just staying with something and just just because because I often at time it's the case like if you just stop and then do something else, like the thing you've moved on to is I generally find it is better and stuff, you know. Like Stephen King doesn't keep a notebook because like he's like, well, if it was any good, I would have I'd remember it later and stuff. And like, you know, so uh, I don't know if that's the similar sort of mindset. Like if it was good, then I wouldn't be struggling with it, you know. But then sometimes you know you kind of got to make that struggle, and you know it's like if you yeah I suppose like if you're drawing yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, why was nice. No, I just you would, yeah. I, I am, but um, yeah, I get that. I used to be um, like there's yeah, I get that, man. I was gonna say I don't really. I mean, stuff being digital, like it's easier to keep a hold of and stuff. And like I was going to throw out a whole bunch of stuff and like nah, I don't need that noise no more and like old stuff. But like yeah, I mean, as much as I don't like looking back at my older work because like it's you know like because I can see what's wrong, the artistic lean and stuff, and but like it's also good to like learn how you've grown and stuff. But also like the one time I was gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna chuck this stuff just for the simple case of just like I needed space in my house and stuff and hoarding and everything. It's like my wife just say like, no, you got to keep it and stuff. And it's like, and I didn't have enough conviction in me to go, yeah, no, I'm gonna get rid of it. Like, no, actually, fine, I don't. I'll keep it all. You know, I can burden my daughter with it when I shuffle off this mortal because that'll make her happy. Not to get too fucking grim. But then again, like if you work, I'm assuming that you work like digitally and stuff. Like you don't have the necessarily to worry about space and everything. And also, given that you're like, all right, I'll see you when you get back then. Hey, Melissa. No, just I haven't had any sleep for like since yesterday, so I'm just really tired. Also, like maybe like the light cascading down and stuff, and yeah, just tired. But I appreciate the concern. But no, I'm good. I'm good. I am and dare I say, okay. Yourself? You good? I like the strong shadows too. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Yeah, the weather's been kind of crappy down here too. Brunch is good. Um, I mainly flitter between like the standard G pen and a, a the brush I'm using at the moment is it's called Bankso, but like it's a custom brush I made, basically taking like this uh, smooth brush and essentially just adjusting the weight pressure and the line thickness and stuff like that. So um, in terms of the uh, in terms of stuff like the penciling, I kind of flip between this one called High by Pencil version 2, which you can download from the asset store, which gives me this kind of like a nice kind of like HB kind of vibe, and I've tried using the mechanical pen. I don't pencil. I don't like that brush. I've got a custom brush that uh, that gives that kind of vibe, which doesn't work on vector layers, but is nice for like kind of just adding kind of texture and shit, and I quite like that one. And I found a whole bunch of other like kind of for like kind of shading and stuff. I found like let's look it up, I found like a bunch of stuff like organic and concept that kind of gives everything like a nice little flavor and different kind of feel. I have no idea what they're actually meant to do, but like yeah, yeah, I like them. I mean, I don't tend to use. I have looked into basically customizing stuff, but like, I just don't have the time, and sometimes it's easier to basically use what people have already come up with. Like back when I was using traditional stuff, I went for a phase of like kind of getting all the pens and all the pencils just so I get a vibe from them and stuff. Like I've tried, I do go on the Clip Studio Assets thing and just download everything and then just essentially never use it. No, I suppose it's a good thing having too much to choose from means like how are you finding Procreate? Twitter and happenstance, I think. Basically, um, they're posting stuff on Twitter and art shares and stuff, and I think we, I think we were both being tagged by Delucius, and yeah, and when I when I do like art shares and stuff, I tend to tag them. Though I'm really bad at doing art shares. Because, like, I want to tag as many people as I can, but, like, I'm an old man who forgets quite a few things, so I just tend to cycling through the same people. It's like, you know. No, I'm going to attempt to get better at that. good thing about vector layers is you can erase stupid ideas without destroying too much of your actual artwork. This has been really irritating to try and do this on fucking on a raster layer. But there they go. They're gone. No more to bother me with their shitty fucking stupid ideas. It depends which process I'm in, stage I'm in the process. Like this is just this bit where I'm just inking and shit. Like, yeah, no, it's good to be have other people around and stuff. But like if I was like doing if I was trying to like do thumbnails or come up with an initial idea or a sketch and stuff, like I kind of prefer to do that in quiet, not if not total isolation, but it's not really always an option when you live in a house with other people. Who, you know, in fairness, I do adore being around these other people, so, you know. And, but, you know, in terms of this kind of thing, like, I've never really performed sketching in front of people like this before. This is like my third attempt at it and stuff. And, you know, I'm enjoying it. I think it's a skill I need to get better at. But like if I was you think I'm good at my face already? The crows. I'm gonna colour the piece in so like so it may be a bit more apparent then, because I am taking I realise I've taken a bit more of a stylized approach to them than I would have might otherwise have done. But yeah, no, they're crows. Look, I can draw vultures, so if I was drawing vultures, you'd know I was drawing a vulture. All right. Cool. I'm glad that you do think I'm good at interacting with people. I'm doing my damnedest. So, folks, I think I'm gonna call that a night, because I've been up for a real long time, and I think this needs a colouring and a bit more kind of thought process when it comes to shit than my my tired adult brain can cope with at the moment. So yeah, this is going to be the postcard for when you order. It's going to be the postcard for when you order uh, 13 shots of whiskey from me. Like a little book template or whatever they're called, and yeah, so that's available from my Etsy store, which is linked down below. You can support this and my endeavors via Ko-fi and Patreon and stuff. Yeah, and so yeah, and if if you saw the last stream, this is how the last image turned out, which you can get. There's like five of these limited prints, which you can get from my Etsy as well. Flacco, thank you for turning up anyway. I'm about to go. I'm about to head off to bed as well. So like, thank you for turning up. Thank you for turning up as well, Melissa. And yeah, if you come across this after the fact, after it's streamed, I'm Marcus Patton. You can find me at Twitter, NJX07. If you could, if you like what you see, hit like and subscribe and shit. If you want me to draw you something, my commissions are open and stuff like that. And yeah, I promise the next time I talk to you, I won't be as tired, or maybe I will be. Who knows? Yeah. See. In theory, see you guys next Tuesday, and it's been lovely hanging out with you. Bye bye.